So today we'll be talking about what to do with clients who are not your niche, right? Say you have a coaching or hypnosis clients that you have worked with in the past. They got amazing results with you, and then they have a new problem that they want your help with, and it's not really your niche. What do you do with it? So, for example, you're someone who is in the relationship niche. You help clients to peacefully move on from a breakup or divorce or separation, and you've amazingly helped your clients with it, and then your client comes to you and goes, oh, like I started smoking during that event, can you help me stop smoking as well? And you're like, oh my god, that smoking is completely something different. Or if it's something to do with weight loss, right? Something different, although the themes are similar, and you can see that it's still a little bit uncomfortable for you. And let's say in this scenario, you actually do want to work with your clients. This is really up to your discretion here, right? Like, so for example, if it's a smoking thing and you have a colleague that that would be a good fit for your client as well, and you want to refer them, that's to your discretion too. But if you and your client really want to make it work and work together regarding this issue that is different, here's the thing, right? Here's the thing regarding this. All of our problems, as we know, what we experience is a symptom, right? It is a symptom, what we live with. The smoking is a symptom of a deeply rooted problem. And in hypnosis, if you use any subconscious rewiring or energetic modalities in your sessions, you know that you're not really fixing the symptom, right? You're not going to fix the smoking. So your client wants help with smoking. You're not helping them with smoking. You're helping them with a deeply rooted layer, the root cause per se, as to why that smoking exists to begin with. The smoking is pretty much the end effect or the surface level stuff that manifests due to the other deep layer things. So just remember that, right? So remember that that's the first thing that you want to really understand within yourself, and know that you're not really fixing the smoking, you're fixing the layer that is underneath the smoking. And also look inwards towards yourself, right? And ask your intuition if this is something that you are a challenge that you want to take. It's probably going to be uncomfortable, but discomfort is an opportunity for growth, right? There's a difference between discomfort or completely freaking out and saying no, like my gut is telling me to stay away. So determine what that is for you as well. And when you go through a problem that is different from your niche, look at how you're doing it in your niche and see how it's working. Because you can take the same concepts of the question asking and the different maybe techniques or methods that you use in your current niche, and ask yourself how you can apply it with this new problem. But again, I'm going to come back to the fact that the truth of the matter is smoking is just a symptom, or the weight loss, not being able to lose weight, is just a symptom of an underlying problem. So when you work with that principles, and especially if you have a method that really embodies that concept of, we're not fixing the top layer symptom, we're fixing the deeply rooted issue, and you're very comfortable and confident with it and have gotten amazing client results with it, then transitioning to something different is going to be easier for you compared to someone who is very technique based and only reads um scripts about, you are enough, you are better than any man, you're an independent woman or independent or strong man or whatever it is. Like when you are trained in a methodology that is very technique based and script based and very rigid, then it is going to be different. And you're going to need to do some extra research on that new problem, whereas if you actually learn the basis principles of human psychology, how the mind works, and how to investigate problems no matter what they are, then it's going to be easier for you to switch niches, let's say. And this is exactly why I love ACH so much. So my niche is helping ambitious businesswomen thrive after a divorce. And so, although I help them with that, I've also helped clients with insomnia, with weight loss, with alcohol use, with other many things that are not technically related to relationships, right? Because I've learned exactly I've even helped someone with eating disorders that just came up. And so, and this is possible for me because I was able to learn the principles of exactly how to take a symptom level problem and go deeper. And the process is very similar working with someone in relationships versus working with someone with smoking or insomnia because they're both surface level problems. And when you know how to get deeper and ask the questions and investigate the problem, as well as look at the responses that your clients are giving you, once you really get good at that skill, it's easily transferable to other problems. And also, when you get to the root cause anyway of any issues, our problems hold hands with other problems, right? So by actually getting into that deep layer of the issue, you learn more about the client because you're really going deeper. And because of that, you'll see the other problems that their mind has associated the problem towards. Because I mean, if you look at the same example of a divorce and smoking, well, that's because that kind of makes sense as to how they're connected, right? And so, yeah, once you learn that skill, it's going to be highly, highly valuable. And the best part of learning the skill is that it's not very stressful because it's the same thing that you've been doing anyway. You just have a different problem, right? You just have a different problem. Well, you just have a different symptom problem, but the process is the same because you're working with principles instead of rigid techniques. No need to look for a script or prepare for another thing because you are just using principles. And so yeah, just be present with your client, be curious, ask them questions, and if you've already worked with them, you already know them, right? So that rapport is going to be easier as well. So I hope this helped. If you have any question, feel free to ask, and I will see you soon.